What's up, y'all? This is Strid on Irregular Raps. So, got a new show for y'all. I'm going to explore a single with y'all on this show by an artist named BRM. You've heard his music. I'm pretty sure most of you have heard his music. Those who are tuned into Irregular Raps have heard his music plenty of times before. You probably heard me talk about him before, and you probably even saw a past interview with me and him before. But I'm going to talk about a single that he put out a couple weeks ago named WhoThe, and there's a reason why I'm bringing up this single. I'll let you know at the end of the show. But let's break it down a little bit, man. First of all, for the song, you know, I kind of dig the title, WhoThe. It's in its question form, just because it's a question that we always ask in life, like who the GOAT is in sports or even rap music. But like a lot of times you'll hear names like LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady. Who's the GOAT when it comes to those sports, like in football or basketball or baseball, whatever it is? But we always bring up the best of the best in sports. Or if it's like rap music, I remember back in the day when I was in high school, you know, two of the common artists that I will always hear would be Tupac or Biggie. So, you know, the greatest of all time. And I like the fact that they created this song, the greatest of all time, because we already know who the GOAT is. You know, if you know the ultimate, the almighty, the great I am that I am, we already know who the GOAT is. God, Elohim, Jesus Christ, he is the GOAT. So I'm actually going to play you what BRM had actually said in our interview about how he came up with the song WhoThe GOAT. So here we go.
Yeah, man, it's just one of those things. WhoThe GOAT, everybody's always talking about. You know, you hear a lot of sports arenas and sports circles, everybody talking about WhoThe GOAT, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, yada yada yada. So to me, you know, being a Christian and follower of Christ, to me, and we all know God's the GOAT. Jesus is the GOAT. You know, so it's thought it'd be a dope song to kind of talk about with all the debate. And I always hear with the LeBron James, Jordan, to just throw out that Christian point of view of God is the GOAT. You know, so it was simple, but that's definitely what sparked the interest in the song title was that debate, the basketball LeBron Michael debate, Christian point of view.
So great stuff right here, man. I've been listening to BRM's music for some time now, and to me, two strengths. I'm gonna name two strengths that this dude has. One is his drive, which is his ability to be persistent with his music. He's constantly putting out some stuff, constantly putting out singles, albums. I always hear jokes about him putting out millions of albums in 1 year. But the dude is always putting out stuff. You know, whether it's even challenges, he loves to challenge, I think, himself in the music. I don't know if he likes to challenge other people in music, but he loves to just keep at it because he's just passionate about rap music. Second of all, man, he loves connecting with other artists. So in this song, he's actually connected to C Duffel and Mike Sarge. So you'll hear one on the hook and you'll hear one in the verse. But I want to jump to the beat of this song really quick. It's the wavy beat, particularly the wavy piano and the melody. And I'm going to add that it has a cool curved sound to it. But anyway, this is what seems to be what I think a lot of producers, a lot of rap artists are going for nowadays. Is the modern sound of rap beats. I like it. I'm not against the sound. I mean, in my production, when I create beats, I even try to, you know, mock the sound at times. I try to create that type of sound myself sometimes from time to time when I'm creating beats. So, you know, actually, this is the wavy sound. This is the wavy element that I'm talking about in this beat right now. And, you know, I like the cool pitch transition throughout the beat, meaning you'll hear the pitch transition from like a high pitch to a low pitch. It's what a lot of producers do once again in their beats. I hear this often from time to time, and I do it too when I'm creating beats. It's a cool trick. It creates dynamics and it keeps your attention. You know, I think it also creates some type of journey when you listen to music. But here's BRM on how this beat came about and a little bit about C Duffel.
I went online and I was looking for a vibey. So C Duffel was the feature on the hook on this track, and I wanted something that could be sung, but kind of with that in sound, that you know, a little bit of auto tune, kind of have that swag a little bit. And when I heard this beat, I knew it was it. I wrote the hook, sent it over to C Duffel, and he brought it to life for me. So yeah, I was just online looking for beats, and and I found that one. It fit perfectly, so it wasn't too much work on my part. Though I did go through quite a bit of searching to find the right. You know, once I figured out who I wanted for the hook, and I knew I was going to be looking for C Duffel. I knew he would fit perfectly on it. And then I just figured, you know, my man Mike Sarge, someone who actually I had a chance to connect with and had on the show. I always like to partner up and feature and do different things with other artists. So once I kind of heard the track and kind of the way it was going, I knew Mike Sarge would kill the second verse. I knew I only wanted to do one on it, to be honest. I knew exactly what I wanted to say. I was going to say it all in one verse. I didn't want to be repeating myself in a second verse. So hit up my man Mike Sarge. He was in.
That's the alpha and the omega. Start with the genesis, bringing no Sega. No sleeping, whoa, two fish, dollars, quesos. Yeah, hit it, go, ha. Yeah, and ain't no debating.
You know, and it was, I thought he killed it and just kind of wrapped it up for us as far as the track is concerned. So it was a cool mixture. A couple of guys I had wanted to work with, and it worked out pretty good, I think.
So, man, you know, my overall take on this song is that the instrumental uses some modern elements, and you can't go wrong with mixing in a singer who harmonizes to the harmonies of the instrumental track, especially if they sound good harmonizing to the beat. You can't go wrong with that. That's another thing that I'm always hearing with these rap artists. But this time, C Duffel, I'm not sure if he's a rap artist, but since he's singing, I'm not going to say that, you know, he's a rap artist trying to harmonize all the time. He's probably really a singer. But I love what they're talking about in the song. They established some things that Jesus did, such as walk across the water to get to the boat. That's an amazing thing within itself. God created man out of dirt. That's amazing. And these are just a few things that makes up who God is and what he has done. And the list goes on and on. You can think of so many things that God has done. And even in your personal life, I'm sure you can think of so many things that he has done in your life. I know I can. But other than that, just look around. Just look at life itself. Look at the creation of life. Think about, you know, babies that comes out of the mother's womb. Think about just other stuff, trees, ants, insects, whatever it is, animals. God is the greatest of all time because he's self-existent. So this is what makes this song such a beautiful song. This is what makes, you know, the topic of God being the GOAT, the greatest of all time, a beautiful subject. And it's not really debatable if you know the truth. So you know, I also want to touch Mike Sarge's verse, the second verse. When I listen to his lyrics, I hear him talking about what he can do with God and him, and how he can be successful with the greatest of all time inside of him. Yeah, the answer is right in front of us, man. The answer is coming from the Holy Spirit when you read the word. So there you go, man. Who the GOAT is out everywhere. It's in stores. It's out everywhere. Check out the sick artwork too. I like the artwork they got right here. And I want to say that even though this is a question, you know, for the song, the answer and the truth is obvious for those who know. Once again, I'm just going to say that again. We talking about goats, God, Elohim, Jesus Christ, Yahweh, whatever name you want to use, that is his name. He is the GOAT. So I'm going to end this show off with the BRM talking about a transition that he is having as a podcast, you know, host. He does live stream. Just want to let you know that he's not just an artist, but he does live stream called BRM Live. But he's now transitioning with me to a show called For the GOAT. And this is why I wanted to talk about this song as well, because For the GOAT, I came up with that song, with that title, you know, from his song, Who the GOAT. I was thinking of songs, what songs can we use, and this was one of the titles that we both agreed on using. So stay tuned for this show. We are going to do a live stream soon. We are ready. We getting ready for y'all, man. We're going to blast some music for y'all. We're going to do some music reviews, and here's what BRM has to say. Other than that, stay tuned, be blessed, and flow in God's love. Till next time.
You know, we're trying to, you know, me and you, I know we've been talking and trying to bring the show to another level. I got the BRM live show I currently do right now. And, you know, we review videos. It's a good way to be in touch with other Christian hip hop artists and get to find out a little bit more about other people in the CHH community. And I've actually really enjoyed it. Again, I think I shared this story with you off camera. But it was one of those things where I had no idea I was kind of leading into it, into this. It was just something that started off as I was going to come on and share some news about what I was doing and what the team was doing, and instantly felt God say, nah, don't make it about you. Don't make it about you at all. And it's really something I've really enjoyed, and reaching out to other people in the community. I really enjoyed it. It takes a lot of time to kind of set up and whatnot, but the actual relationships, people that you get to meet, has been really cool. So figure why not try to bring it to another level. For those who don't know, me and Strid, we kind of doing some similar type shows, with Strid with Irregular Raps and me with BRM Live. So we're gonna try to combine it maybe, and see if you guys will enjoy that.
From the bowl, winning gave us all the clues. I hope you know because the answer's out to you.